what a great win for us. Really proud of these guys. We put together a game plan based upon the last game that we played them, and the execution of our players was as good as it could be, holding this team to 59 points, the leading offensive team in the league. Just unbelievable job by everybody who stepped on the court for us tonight. So, excited to move on, get to play another 40 minutes. So I'll let you ask these guys questions, and then we'll go from there.
Questions for student athletes?
Yeah, on just 26 and 11 today. Was there something maybe pregame that you felt
12.
today was
12.
Was there something in pregame that you thought maybe today would be a game where you really just had control from minute one?
Definitely just our game plan going in, trying to be the more physical team. Our emphasis was definitely finishing around the basket more. We left a lot of points off when we lost to them last week, just missing a lot of layups. So that was definitely a big emphasis, is finishing plays, being more physical, and just making the right plays down the stretch.
And Mike, just what's going through your head when you're seeing somebody like Von just really having control of the game, just dominating down low for you guys?
It just gives everyone else more energy once you see how hard he's working offensively, defensively. He's giving it all, his all. So, everyone wants to give their all once we see that happening.
This is for both of you guys. What is it about this tournament in particular that your guys played very well in this tournament? This was a year in the regular season, maybe some folks were down on you guys. What is it about this tournament that you're built for something like
this? Since I've been at Kent State, we've always had a good record in the tournament, or we've always been in the tournament. We've always been a winning team or winning the championship. So it's just honestly just familiarity with this. This is coming here and just winning and just making winning plays and just doing the right things and just playing good team basketball.
Yeah, during the regular season, we fought a lot of adversity, injuries. We didn't play as well as we would like to in some games, but we always had in the back of our mind, we would say it, just got to get to Cleveland, just get to Cleveland. And now that we're here, we just want to capitalize off that opportunity.
You guys just talk about clutch factor of Gio. Every time that Toledo would make a run, then here comes Gio just knocking in that clutch triple at the most needed time.
Man, that's our senior, man. That's one of our senior leaders. He's been here 5 years, so he's been here a long time. He's seen a lot. He's been through a lot, and he's played in a lot of big games. So we expect that from Gio, to make the right plays and just make big plays when we need it.
Yeah, we joke around with him because he's one of the older guys, but that's just what you should expect from a guy like that. He's been in countless big games, so just seeing him hit those threes, it's nothing new for him. That's just kind of what's expected from him.
Coach, SCY 365.
I'll let you ask these guys, and when they're done, then I'll let them go and I'll answer everything.
All right, well, to both of you guys, congratulations. Felt like old school ball a little bit. You guys were just ground and pound a little bit inside. Did you feel like you had a big advantage? And it was congratulations on your game, but I felt like all three of the big men really did their thing inside. What did you see in the game?
Just like I said, making an emphasis on the game plan. Last week when we did play them, we missed a lot of we left off, I think, about 20 points on the board, just missing layups. So it was a big emphasis this game, making layups, going inside, making the right play, inside and out, just finishing, basically. That's it.
Yeah, we knew to beat them, we would have to be the more dominant team in the paint, offensively and defensively. So that was a big emphasis coming into this game. So just executing that game plan felt really good.
Both players talk a little bit about, again, the inside. Hornbeak gives you a lot in the first half. In the second half doesn't start, I guess, because of foul trouble. Then he gets the big tip in and the two big free throws. It's not much on the scoreboard, but it seems to be a lot to get.
It's not much on the scoreboard, but to us, all those plays is important impact plays for us, Kent State basketball. It might not show up on the box score, but Claron, he hustles, he rebounds the ball, and he's our anchor down low. He gives us a lot of feel for gives us a lot of versatility on defense.
Yeah, I'd say that's a big thing in this program, is just sometimes, it might not come up on the stat sheet, but as long as you're making impactful plays and winning plays, it'll be seen by the teammates and everyone on the team. So he was big down there for when he was out there, so I feel like he did good for what he could.
You guys talked about kind of the ups and downs of the season, but coming in here as the defending champs, looking back, how much does that kind of weigh on your mind and saying,
ours until someone beats us for it.
In my opinion, you gotta beat the MAC champs to be the MAC champs. So us coming in here, still we're defending our championship, and until somebody beats us, that's it.
Yeah, it's a whole new season once you get to Cleveland. So we knew that, we had a target on our back the whole regular season. And so after that, everyone got their licks in. So we just decided to anchor down and do our thing here. So that's what we're trying to do.
Any more questions for our student athletes before we dismiss them?
You guys had a kind of rough end to your regular season. What does a win like this mean for your momentum and your confidence moving forward?
It's definitely huge. Definitely huge for us beating them since they beat us last week. So we just gonna keep building off that momentum and just look forward to the next game.
Yeah, winning this game is big. Winning kind of cures anything that's going on the court, outside the court. So getting a win like this, it's big for our team, and we're just hoping to keep the momentum going.
All right, we'll go ahead and dismiss our student athletes. We'll move on to questions for Coach momentarily.
You guys don't have to wait on. No questions?
No, Rob, just what was your message to the team going into this tournament? There was at one point in the regular season where it's not 50-50, you guys would actually make it here. What was your message into the team going in?
Yeah, just when you get here, everybody's 0-0. I think having played Toledo on Friday, we watched the film the entire game on Sunday, and I think it gave our team a belief that if we played the way we played tonight, or this morning, I should say, that we'd have a chance to win the game. We didn't have to play perfect, which we didn't do, but there were some things that we 100% had to do to win. One of them being finishing on around the basket. I know Vaughn mentioned that. The other one taking care of the basketball, and then we changed some matchups that I think created an advantage, and that our staff, our assistant coaches, came up with that idea and game plan, and then the players have to execute it. And I think, they all executed it as well as you could execute a game plan. They only scored 59 points tonight.
What's the hardest part of maneuvering this tournament once you've won a game?
Yeah, I don't know, man. We try to get our rest, and then we'll watch this one. The staff will try to put together a game plan. I think, making sure these guys stay off their feet and just get ready for the next one. I hope we can play, as focused and determined and continue to have belief in each other and in what we're trying to do. I mean, that's really about it.
Rob, Toledo's March struggles are obviously well documented. Could the free throw shooting obviously today, 10 of 21. Could you sense out there that the pressure was getting to them?
No, I don't really. I think that's a tough one. I think that's probably more a question for their staff and players than me. Like, you come up here, and that's the difficult thing about this league. And just when you're the number one seed, you have a target on your back. And, for us to beat them, we couldn't let the game get into the 80s. We played them twice in the regular season. They scored 80-plus points both times. And we knew that if the score was in the 80s, we were not going to win. So we've done well relatively against Toledo because we've been able to defend the way we did tonight. The free throws, we missed a bunch too. I really don't know what the answer to that is. I don't know. But our game plan was to try to shorten the game as much as possible, which I thought we did. We didn't, again, these are analytic stuff, but we played 70-plus possessions the first two times we played them, and we knew if it got to 70 possessions, we weren't going to win. So I don't know what the final possessions was. I'll look at it later, but it definitely wasn't 70. So those are the things we knew we needed to do to have a chance.
Rob, along with that, this tournament means everything. You guys just enjoy it, and I think is what makes it special.
Yeah.
Toledo winning 4 straight outright titles and not getting to have that joy. Is there a small part of you that feels for a program like this when it all comes down to the MAC tournament?
Yeah, it stinks. I mean, that's March though. That's March. That's the highs and lows of March. That's what it is. And I do feel bad for them, but I mean, at the same time, given the choice of winning or losing, I don't feel quite as bad for them as I would for us. But, you know, it's just really, really difficult. And they've done such a good job. You know, their program has done so well, and Todd's done such a good job there that certainly you feel for him and their players and their fans. But that's this league. This league is a really tough league, and you know you got to be on point up here every second of every game. I've been on the other end where we've gotten upset for a variety of reasons, and it's just difficult. So, you know, I certainly do feel for them and their program.
Coach, you guys led for 32 minutes, 59 seconds. How important was playing with the lead when you think about finishing?
No doubt. Great point. You know, they started the game out, you know, with a little lead, and then we got the lead, and we were able to maintain it. And every time it got close, we were able to make a big play. Vaughn finishing, Gio hit a three, offensive rebound by Mike. Whatever the plays were, we were able to make them, and got just enough stops because it got tight there late. And we, you know, even Cloran, I know he went 1 for 2 from the line, but he made one when it was 4. Like, okay, now at least it's 2 possessions, and his offensive rebound putback was huge. So just playing with the lead was big for us because, again, I think when you're the team that's expected to win, the pressure starts to mount, and we didn't have much on us in that regard.
You know, Coach, I mean, coming in as the 8 seed, that's such a high emotional win. How do you guys get emotionally prepared for a game in 24 hours?
That's a good question. You hope that you get yourself ready. The other team that wins this one is going to have an emotionally high win too. They're going to be ecstatic that they're moving on. So this is the time of the year. You just try to play your best 40 minutes and put it together for the next 40. So we get a chance to play another 40. Let's see what we can do. Coaches will prepare. Players get hydrated, and then, you know, try to listen to the scouting report and figure out what we need to do in this next one.
Yeah, Coach, you said earlier in the season this team was really dependent on the three-point shot, yet they're able to win without shooting particularly well.
Yeah.
Can you just tell us about this team's ability to fight through adversity?
Well, tonight, I mean, 12 offensive rebounds. You know, the inside play of Vaughn and Cloran and Mike with the rebounds, and Mag gave us 20. I mean, Mag's a freshman, redshirt freshman walk-on. And again, statistically, I mean, not awesome, but, you know, he played 19 minutes in the MAC tournament and playing against the freshman of the year in the league, and he battled as hard as anyone could battle. So just a great win for us. And, you know, we did not shoot the 3 well tonight. You know, Jalen's a great shooter, so I would expect him to shoot the ball better tomorrow night. And maybe tomorrow it's because of the 3 that we're able to move on if we are. So we just try to do different things and see what we can do to get a win.
Last one right here.
Coach, felt like the old school ball was back again.
Yeah.
The ground and pound technique. Feel like that won y'all the game. Y'all won the rebound.
No question. Yeah.
And y'all won the
Yeah, absolutely. And that was part of the idea. As many times as we could get the ball to Vaughn in the half court as possible, let's get the ball to Vaughn in the half court as much as possible. And then he did an awesome job of decision making, of finishing, and then we cleaned up some of his misses. So great job by these guys.
1 and 8 versus 1, Coach.
No, I don't think so. No. Thank you. I got to give if Elton has one, just because. No question for you, Elton? Awesome. That was the last one then. I wouldn't cut him off. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.